Hello and welcome. This is Fact 21, and today we are going to talk about Australia and its First Nation people. But before that, look at these two maps. The first map is of Bhutan and the second is Australia. I find it eerily similar, don't you? I do, especially when I was in class 4 or 5 and when I had to draw the map of the world. Australia was very easy to draw. I could get the details because it looked very similar to Bhutan. But of course, Bhutan map now looks like this because there was a border dispute and we lost some of that tip on the top. Now it looks a bit different, but still then, it's quite remarkable. Anyway, so Australia, the First Nation people of Australia are the Aboriginals and the Torres Strait Islanders. The Aboriginal people came to Australia 65,000 years ago, and they are the oldest living culture in the world. Before the 1700s, before the Europeans came here, they lived in solitary. They lived on their own in the island. Australia is a huge island. They lived here, they had their own culture, and one important thing among them was the dreaming. Dreaming were stories told orally to generations, and it was a story about how the nature was created, how the food was given to them, and it included ancestral heroes. One of them is about the River Murray, because I'm in South Australia right now, and River Murray passes through South Australia, so I know a history about it. So there was a hero, ancestral hero known as Ngarinderi. It was Ngurunderi. Ngurunderi, and he chased Pondi the god for food. But the Pondi the god ran away from New South Wales towards South Australia, and the path he took, meandering here and there, became River Murray and its tributaries. And when it reached a lake, I think Lake Alexandria, Ngurunderi caught it, and when he caught it, it became different type of fish. This is important because the Aboriginal and the Torres Strait Islanders worshipped nature, as does every other culture, ancient culture. Wherever you go in the world, the ancient people worshipped nature. Egyptians worshipped the sun god. And I saw a video where the Aboriginals also had songs written about the sun god. They worship nature, as I said, the River Murray, which forms a very important part for food, hunting, for animals. So they worship nature, and the stories were based mostly on how nature is a part of being a human and how it provides for us. As is the same in Bhutan. There are lakes, there are mountains which are worshipped as deities, because that's what the ancients did, because they thanked nature for providing them with food and shelter. And I think that's a very beautiful thing. This is just a tip of the history. I have known about the Aboriginal people, and I'm going to study more of it because I think it's quite fascinating. Apart from science and physics, I'm also a history buff, because history repeats itself and you need to know the history. Well, I didn't have much stronger to say about that, did I? Anyways, that was a fact for today, and if I mispronounce some things and mistook some things, I'm just learning. I hope I do better in the coming days. See you tomorrow.